Welcome back to our channel. Today's topic is about self-respect. Many people stay silent when they are insulted. They think silence means patience. They think tolerance means strength. But listen carefully. Tolerating insults is not strength. It is slow self-destruction. Insults do not only hurt feelings, they damage confidence, they weaken self-worth. They train others to disrespect us again. Strong people do not fight, they do not shout, but they also do not accept disrespect. They understand one clear truth. What you tolerate, you teach people how to treat you. Self-respect is not loud, it is firm. You don't need anger, you don't need revenge, you need boundaries. Today we will learn why tolerating insults is dangerous, how it silently destroys confidence, and how strong people protect their dignity. Stay with us, because today we will learn why you should never tolerate insults and how respecting yourself changes everything. Part 1. Why tolerating insults destroys self-respect. Many people believe that staying silent during insults means they are strong. They think, I am patient, I am mature, I am avoiding conflict. But there is a big difference between being calm and accepting disrespect. Strong people understand this difference. 1. Tolerating insults slowly damages self-respect. Self-respect is built by how we treat ourselves. When we tolerate insults again and again, our mind learns one dangerous lesson. My dignity is not important. At first, it feels small, but over time, confidence reduces, voice becomes weak, posture changes. We start doubting our own value. Strong people protect self-respect like a boundary. Because once self-respect is broken, everything else becomes weak. 2. What you tolerate becomes a habit for others. People learn from our reactions. If someone insults us and we stay silent without boundaries, they learn one thing. It is allowed. Next time, the insult becomes stronger, then more frequent, then normal. Strong people understand this rule of life. People treat you the way you allow them to treat you. Tolerating insults trains others to disrespect you again. 3. Silence without boundaries is not strength. Silence can be powerful, but silence without clarity is dangerous. Strong silence says, I choose not to engage. Weak silence says, I accept this treatment. Strong people know when silence is strength and when silence becomes self-betrayal. They do not shout, they do not fight, but they do not accept insults. 4. Tolerating insults creates inner anger. When we tolerate insults, anger does not disappear. It goes inside. Inside anger becomes stress, frustration, overthinking, self-blame. Later, this anger comes out in the wrong place. At home, at work, on ourselves. Strong people release anger correctly by setting boundaries early. 5. Tolerating insults teaches the mind to feel small. The mind learns from repetition. If we accept disrespect daily, the mind starts believing, this is my place. This belief is dangerous. Strong people never allow their mind to accept a small identity. They correct disrespect immediately and calmly. 6. Insults attack dignity, not just emotions. An insult is not just words, it is a message. The message says, you are less. Strong people never accept this message. They know, if dignity is not protected, confidence collapses. 7. Tolerating insults blocks growth. When self-respect is weak, decisions become weak. Opportunities are missed. Voice disappears. Strong people grow because they respect themselves. Growth and self-respect walk together. Tolerance is good. Patience is good. But tolerating insults is not goodness. It is self-damage. Strong people stay calm, speak clearly, set boundaries, Protect dignity. This is the first step to understanding why you must never tolerate insults. Part 2. How to respond to insults calmly and powerfully. Never tolerating insults does not mean shouting, fighting, or becoming aggressive. Strong people do not lose control. They take control. The goal is not to win an argument. The goal is to protect self-respect. 1. Understand the difference. Reaction versus response. A reaction is emotional. A response is intentional. When we react, anger speaks, ego speaks, regret follows. When we respond, calm speaks, confidence speaks, respect stays. Strong people never react to insults. They respond with control. Control is power. 2. Pause before you speak. The first rule is simple. Pause. An insult wants an instant reaction. That reaction gives power to the other person. When we pause, emotions slow down, words become clear, control returns. Even a pause of 2 seconds changes the situation. The pause says, I am not affected. 3. Keep your tone calm and firm. Tone matters more than words. A calm tone shows confidence. A loud tone shows insecurity. Strong people speak slowly, clearly, without emotion. Calm firmness makes people uncomfortable because it shows strength. 4. Set clear boundaries with simple words. Boundaries do not need long explanations. Strong boundaries are short and clear. Examples. Don't speak to me like that. That is not acceptable. Keep it respectful. No insults back, no anger. Just clarity. Boundaries teach people how to treat us. 5. Do not explain too much. Explaining too much looks like weakness. Strong people state boundaries once. They do not argue, justify, beg for respect. Self-respect does not need permission. 6. Use silence after setting boundaries. After a clear boundary, silence becomes powerful. Silence ends the conversation, removes drama, protects dignity. Strong people speak once, then stop. 7. Know when to walk away. Not every insult deserves a response. If a person repeats insults, shows no respect, wants drama, walking away is strength. Walking away says, you do not deserve my time. Time is valuable. Strong people protect it. 8. Never insult back. Insulting back lowers our level. Strong people do not become what they dislike. They keep dignity high. Respectful firmness hurts more than angry words. 9. Practice responses in advance. Confidence grows with preparation. Strong people prepare simple responses. That's not okay. Speak respectfully. Prepared responses prevent emotional reactions. Practice makes calm natural. 10. Remember, how you respond shapes your identity. Every response teaches the mind who we are. When we protect dignity calmly, we teach the brain. I respect myself. Self-respect grows stronger with every correct response. Never tolerating insults does not require aggression. It requires calm, clarity, boundaries. Strong people do not fight insults. They end them. This is how we protect self-respect without losing peace. Part 3. When to speak up and when to stay silent. Never tolerating insults does not mean speaking every time. Wisdom is knowing when to speak, when to stay silent. Strong people are not emotional. They are strategic. They protect self-respect without creating unnecessary conflict. 1. Understand this truth. Not every insult is equal. Some insults are careless, emotional, unintentional. Some insults are repeated, intentional, disrespectful. Strong people do not react to every small comment. They observe first. Observation gives clarity. Clarity gives power. 2. Stay silent when the insult is meant to provoke. Some people insult only for one reason, to get a reaction. They want anger, drama, attention. In these cases, silence is powerful. Silence tells them, I am not interested. When they get no reaction, their power disappears. Strong people do not feed provocation. 3. Speak up when silence reduces self-respect. Silence becomes dangerous when it makes us feel small. If we walk away feeling weak, angry inside, disrespected, then silence was wrong. Strong people listen to their inner voice. If silence hurts dignity, a calm response is necessary. Self-respect always comes first. 4. Speak up when insults become repeated behavior. One insult may be ignored. Repeated insults must be addressed. Repeated disrespect teaches a pattern. Strong people break patterns early. They respond calmly and clearly. This needs to stop. I won't accept this behavior. Clear words early prevent bigger problems later. 5. Stay silent when the person has no value in your life. Not everyone deserves access to you. If someone has no importance, adds no value, only spreads negativity, silence is the best answer. Strong people do not waste energy on meaningless opinions. Time and energy are precious. 6. Speak up when values are crossed, not ego. Ego wants to react to everything. Values require response. Strong people ask, is my ego hurt? Or are my values disrespected? If it is ego, they stay calm. If it is values, respect, honesty, boundaries, they speak up firmly. This balance creates maturity. 7. Stay silent in public, respond in private. Public arguments destroy dignity. Strong people avoid public fights. If a response is needed, they choose private conversation. Private response reduces ego, increases clarity, maintains respect. Public silence plus private firmness is a powerful combination. 8. Speak once, not repeatedly. Strong people do not repeat themselves. They set boundaries once. Repeating boundaries looks weak, invites argument. Speak clearly, then stop. Silence after clarity shows confidence. 9. Watch actions, not words. Sometimes words improve, but behavior does not. Strong people watch patterns. If disrespect continues, they reduce access. Distance is also a boundary. 10. Remember, your response teaches others how to treat you. Every response sends a message. Silence says something. Speech says something. Strong people choose responses that protect dignity and peace. Never tolerating insults does not mean noise. It means wisdom. Strong people ignore provocation, confront repeated disrespect, protect self-respect, choose peace. Knowing when to speak and when to stay silent is a sign of real strength. This understanding moves us closer to mastering never tolerating insults. Part 4. How to set strong boundaries without fear. Many people tolerate insults not because they agree with them, but because they are afraid. Afraid of conflict, losing relationships, looking rude. But strong people understand one thing. Boundaries are not rude. Boundaries are self-respect. 1. Understand what a boundary really is. A boundary is not aggression. A boundary is not anger. A boundary is a clear line. It says, this is acceptable. This is not acceptable. Strong people do not expect others to guess their limits. They communicate them clearly. Clear boundaries prevent future insults. 2. Fear disappears when boundaries are simple. Many people fear setting boundaries because they think they need long explanations. They don't. Strong boundaries are simple and short. Examples. Don't speak to me like that. That behavior is not okay. Keep it respectful. Short sentences show confidence. The more we talk, the weaker the boundary becomes. 3. Calm body language makes boundaries powerful. Words are only part of communication. Strong people use calm voice, relaxed posture, eye contact. A calm body says, I am serious. Shouting shows loss of control. Calm firmness shows strength. 4. You don't need permission to set boundaries. Many people wait for approval before protecting themselves. Strong people do not ask permission to protect dignity. Self-respect is not negotiable. You don't need agreement, validation, apology. A boundary is complete the moment it is spoken. 5. Boundaries reveal who respects you. Boundaries act like a filter. People who respect you will adjust their behavior. People who don't will resist, argue, or mock. This tells you everything. Strong people watch reactions, not words. Resistance is information. 6. Guilt after setting boundaries is normal. At first, boundaries feel uncomfortable. The mind says, was I too harsh? Did I overreact? This guilt is not wrong behavior. It is old conditioning leaving the mind. Strong people do not cancel boundaries because of guilt. They let the discomfort pass. Growth always feels uncomfortable at first. 7. Boundaries must be consistent. A boundary spoken once and ignored later becomes useless. Strong people are consistent. If disrespect continues, they repeat once calmly, then reduce access. Consistency teaches seriousness. Inconsistent boundaries invite disrespect. 8. Distance is also a boundary. Not all boundaries use words. Sometimes distance is the best answer. Reducing conversations, access, time is a powerful boundary. Strong people choose peace over forced connection. 9. Boundaries protect energy and confidence. Every insult tolerated steals energy. Boundaries protect mental health, focus, confidence. Strong people value their energy. They do not allow it to be drained by disrespect. 10. Boundaries make life simpler, not harder. Without boundaries, life is stressful. Mind is tired. Confidence is weak. With boundaries, life becomes calm. Mind becomes clear. Respect increases. Boundaries simplify life. Never tolerating insults requires strong boundaries. Boundaries are calm, are clear, are firm. They do not need anger. They do not need explanation. They need consistency. Strong people protect dignity without fear. This is how we move from tolerance to self-respect. Part 5. How never tolerating insults changes your life. When we stop tolerating insults, life begins to change quietly. Not suddenly, not loudly, but deeply. This part explains how protecting self-respect changes our mind, behavior, and future. 1. Confidence grows naturally. Confidence does not come from money or praise. It comes from one thing: self-respect. When we stop tolerating insults, the mind learns, I matter. This belief changes everything. Posture becomes strong, voice becomes clear, decisions become firm. We stop doubting ourselves because we are no longer betraying ourselves. Confidence grows from inside. 2. Fear of people reduces. Many people tolerate insults because they fear people. Fear of anger, rejection, losing relationships. When we set boundaries, fear reduces. We realize people are not as powerful as we imagined. Respect is possible. Silence and firmness protect us. Fear disappears when we stop running from discomfort. 3. People treat you differently. The world watches behavior. When people see, you don't accept disrespect. You speak calmly. You don't overreact. They adjust. Some people become respectful, change behavior. Some people move away. Both are good outcomes. Strong people do not chase everyone. They attract respect naturally. 4. Mental peace increases. Tolerating insults creates inner noise. We replay conversations. We imagine answers. We feel anger later. When we stop tolerating insults, mind becomes quiet. Overthinking reduces, sleep improves. Peace comes when inner conflict ends. 5. Emotional control improves. Standing up for yourself teaches emotional discipline. We learn to stay calm, to speak clearly, to stop reacting. Emotions stop controlling us. We control emotions. This control spreads to other areas: work, family, life decisions. 6. Relationships become healthier. Real relationships need respect. When we tolerate insults, relationships become toxic. Resentment builds. When we set boundaries, honest people stay. Disrespectful people leave. Strong people prefer fewer but respectful relationships. Quality over quantity. 7. Self-image becomes strong. Self-image is how we see ourselves. When we tolerate insults, self-image weakens. When we stop tolerating insults, self-image improves. We see ourselves as worthy, capable, strong. This image influences everything we do. 8. Decision-making becomes clear. Low self-respect creates confusion. Strong self-respect creates clarity. When we respect ourselves, we choose better. We say no easily. We avoid toxic situations. Life decisions become simple. 9. Inner anger disappears. Most inner anger comes from one thing: unexpressed self-respect. When we speak calmly and clearly, anger has no place to hide. We feel light. Peace replaces anger. 10. You become an example. When you stop tolerating insults, others notice. Some will learn from you. Some will feel uncomfortable. But you become an example of self-respect. Strong people inspire silently. Never tolerating insults does not make life harder. It makes life cleaner. It removes fear, confusion, self-doubt. It builds confidence, peace, respect. This is why strong people never tolerate insults. They choose dignity over comfort. Part 6. The mindset of unbreakable self-respect. Everything begins in the mind. If the mindset is weak, insults enter easily. If the mindset is strong, insults stop at the door. Never tolerating insults is not just about words. It is about identity. 1. Decide who you are before others decide for you. Many people allow others to define their value. Strong people decide first. They say inside, I respect myself. I deserve dignity. I do not accept disrespect. When identity is clear, behavior becomes clear. People sense this mindset even before you speak. 2. Understand this truth. Respect starts inside. People treat us the way we treat ourselves. If we disrespect ourselves internally, others feel free to do the same. Strong people talk to themselves with respect. They do not say, I am weak, I deserve this. They say, I am learning. I am worthy of respect. Inner respect creates outer respect. 3. Stop confusing kindness with tolerance of disrespect. Kindness is strength. Tolerance of insults is weakness. Strong people are kind but not available for disrespect. They help others. They listen. They forgive. But they do not allow insults. This balance creates maturity. 4. Accept that some people will dislike your boundaries. When you stop tolerating insults, not everyone will be happy. Some people benefited from your silence. When you change, they may call you rude. They may say, you changed. Strong people accept this. They understand. Losing disrespectful people is not loss. It is protection. 5. Detach self-worth from others' opinions. Opinions are cheap. Self-worth is priceless. Strong people do not measure themselves by what others say in anger or ego. They know. Opinions change. Character stays. If you know who you are, insults lose power. 6. Train calm strength, not loud reactions. Loud reactions look powerful but are weak inside. Calm strength is silent but unbreakable. Strong people. Breathe slowly, speak clearly, stand firm. Calmness makes others uncomfortable because it shows control. 7. Remember, dignity is more important than comfort. Many people tolerate insults to keep peace, but false peace destroys dignity. Strong people choose. Short discomfort over long self-disrespect. Discomfort passes. Loss of self-respect stays. 8. Make boundaries part of your lifestyle. Boundaries are not occasional. They are daily, at work, in family, in society. Strong people live with boundaries. Because of this, stress reduces, respect increases, life becomes lighter. 9. Understand that silence is powerful only after clarity. Silence is strong only when boundaries are clear. First clarity, then silence. Strong people speak once, then stay silent. Silence after clarity shows confidence. 10. Choose long-term self-respect over short-term approval. Approval feels good today. Self-respect builds life forever. Strong people stop chasing approval. They choose dignity, calm, strength, even if it means standing alone. Never tolerating insults does not make you aggressive. It makes you unbreakable. You do not need to fight. You do not need to prove. You only need one thing: self-respect. When self-respect is strong, insults stop, fear disappears, confidence rises. Before we end this video, remember this one truth. Self-respect is not ego, it is a boundary. If you tolerate insults, you teach people how to treat you. You don't need anger. You don't need arguments. You need calm strength. Speak once. Set the line. Protect your dignity. If this lesson helped you, like the video so more people learn self-respect. Share it with someone who needs confidence. And subscribe to the channel for more motivational graded reader lessons. Remember, never tolerate insults. Protect your self-respect.